What's up, guys? So I'm going to adjust my microphone here a little bit. I'm working with a really different setup. Um, yeah, anyway, to get this video done, I rigged it up and it's a lot to explain. So anyway, a while ago I put on Instagram that I was going to do a little Q&A. So I got some questions. I actually kind of ran I don't want to say like a filter. By the way, I never wear hats, almost. And I'm wearing a hat today because, like a lot of people out there, like almost everybody else, I need a haircut badly. You can even see it in my sideburns. I hate it. So, yeah. I'm waiting. Anyway, so that's why I'm wearing a hat, in case you're wondering. But anyway, and again, I don't know how well you're being able to hear me off the mic, so I'm sorry. So, I put out a thing of asking me questions just about anything, and what I did was I basically went through, I took all the questions that had come in, and then I kind of did choose one, drop one, choose one, drop one, and that way it was kind of like a filter, because I got quite a few, which, thanks for the people that sent me questions. I got quite a few to go through, and I thought a good way to kind of preliminarily, filter through them, but without showing favoritism, is just by doing it at random somewhat, or, doing a pattern. So that's what we got, and now I've got them all on my phone, where I can read them off. I put all the questions on there. There are some interesting ones. So yeah, put them all on there. I'm going to try to, hopefully I'll just throw them up on the screen or something. I'm going to try to figure out if I can screenshot them away so you can actually see that, see the or the wording, how it is. If not, I might just have to put it on the screen as a text, but I'm going to put it exactly how they asked it, so that way there's no change in the words or whatever. So yeah, so we're going to get into this. What drumsticks do you play? How do you like them? First, right now I'm big with Vic Firth. I don't have an endorsement. I don't have anything business-wise as a connection. I've played Vic Firth 90% of my life. I've always kind of been happy with them. I am going to be trying out some new sticks here soon that are not Vic Firth, so I may or may not be playing those in my next cover. We'll see. But I mean, I've always liked them, I guess. It's kind of one of those things where you try the thing that you like, and then you have experience with something that is not that. And that's what you can compare to, and whenever you compare to it is the moment when I think you learn what you really like. What's your favorite food and why? Spaghetti. I don't know if I have a why. I guess because it's good. I mean, I suck as a cook, and I can make it. It's good. I like mine with lots and lots of Parmesan cheese. I'm the guy that's do you want a little bit of spaghetti with your Parmesan? That's me. Parmesan and some garlic bread, and we are good. Who's your favorite band or artist? Man, I don't know. I would have to say, overall, probably Bon Jovi. And I know I haven't had a whole lot of covers of them, which would surprise you, but honestly, I think it's also because, Tico is enough of an amazing drummer. I don't have drumless tracks that I play to, so there's sometimes whenever I let the people who are playing and the caliber that they're playing at I let it sit exactly how it is. So probably Bon Jovi on that one. Backdrop is up, but I don't have a fancy studio backdrop like that one girl. Yeah, you'll find her name somewhere. She has a really nice like studio to do these kind of videos with. I'm kind of jealous of her. Anyway, is your fiance only a singer, or does she play something too? So more than likely, they probably saw the video, the Celine Dion cover for Valentine's Day. So yes, she actually does. She is a vocalist. In fact, she is a vocal director. She has her bachelor's in music education, and she toured with her college choir. I don't know if she really wants me to say what college it is. I haven't cleared that with her, so I'm not going to say. I will say it's a very prestigious college as far as the choir and what they do and their arts program. It's a huge program, and it's got a lot of reputation with it. And she was a 4-year member. And it's a very hard choir to get into. So as far as other instruments, she does. I think part of her degree is actually knowing how to play every instrument and how to repair every instrument. So she knows the parts, and all that was kind of part of her degree. I think violin and a French horn, I think, are the two instruments that she kind of specializes in, but more so like what she played in high school. Let's see. How long have you played the drums? I have played the drums. This is an easy way to put it. I'm 27 years old, and I've been playing since I was 3. So there you go. There's the math. What's your favorite memory as a drummer? So this one's kind of a fun one. I remember, like, my favorite memory as a drummer would actually... You ever have the moments when, like, you're learning a new skill and you accidentally learn it? It's kind of like whenever you learn a rudiment without meaning to learn a rudiment, and you did it. Well, I did it at a talent show at my old elementary school. They had a talent show, and I played every year. And one year, I don't remember what it was, but it was one of those things where, like, literally I played it in front of everybody. The worst part was, like, I learned how to do this in front of, I don't even remember how many people. It wasn't a huge crowd. Like, I mean, your average elementary school talent show. It was not hundreds of people. I mean, it might have been hundreds of people. I don't know. I don't know. It was over 20. And I remember it because, like, it happened. I'm like, that's what that does. So, I don't know. I mean, like, that was my favorite one, probably. I guess the first live gig that I had as a drummer with a band was pretty cool. Yeah, I think actually the first biggest time that I had was there was a local radio station that was running this program to get, like, new upcoming bands kind of a shot on the radio, and we got contacted about just doing, like, a radio shout out for it. So we got on and, like, we called in on it, and, like, we did this radio shout out. So it was like the first time that you hear yourself on radio. That was pretty cool. So if you had to live with one genre to listen to forever, would it be rock or pop? So my thing, I think, would be more so, I've had some time to think about these, by the way, because I've seen the questions. I would say rock, because rock, there's different forms of rock, there's different styles of rock, and I think it's the most consistent. As you can listen to classic rock and hear more than likely some really good songs consistently. Pop is really unreliable on what exactly you're going to hear and how it changes over time. Rock is rock. Favorite pro sports team? Denver Broncos, baby. Are you a professional drummer? I know you are endorsed by a couple companies. So one is no. I guess this is like two-part question. Actually, the last part, I know that you're endorsed by a couple companies. There's a video that I have, and maybe if I get the chance to put it down in the description, the difference between endorsement versus sponsorship, and then if they endorse you or you endorse them. So first, I'm not a professional drummer. Professional drummers, literally every dime that they can make on the road as a drummer. I'm not that. I've been paid, and I've made money with gigs. I've done that. I do have the blessing of being endorsed, having endorsements. It is a huge blessing. I don't know if I would even call myself a semi-pro drummer. I have a regular job. I have a regular job. That's how I paid my bills. Honestly, with everything going on, I'm happy that I don't have to solely rely on music and that I have a regular job. Because right now, no touring being done, I would have to be relying on people 100% buying the digital media, or going out and buying CDs. So, what is your dream job? What is your dream job? I did like 2 J's there. So this is gonna sound really dumb. I don't know if I would say that my dream job would be necessarily playing full-time as a musician. I think it'd be awesome, but at the same time, I have always said, and anybody who knows me will tell you this, I hate feeling like that is work. A job is one thing. I don't want it to feel like it's work. And some days, you go to work and you just feel like that, going to work, on Monday. I don't want that I love it too much to let it become like work. So I don't know if I could ever see myself doing that. Plus, my life now is a lot different than it was like at 2 years out of high school. So my life has changed in a way that I'm okay with not having that be my dream job. Yeah. Plus, to be honest, I think I kind of have my dream job right now. And when I say that, you understand when I say this. So the past few years, I've been a firefighter, and recently I've become an EMT. So that makes me a firefighter EMT. I don't know what it is. I just like helping people. I like serving, doing stuff like that. Plus, there's a little bit of an adrenaline rush. I'm an adrenaline rush, junkie by some means. So as far as that, I actually think I could probably count that as a dream job. Without somebody thinking, doesn't mean that I'm dream job here, just means that being a firefighter EMT, that so far has been something that I really enjoy. I can see that being a job. And that is one of those things where sometimes you go and you feel like it's work. But you still enjoy it. It's just one of those things where I haven't done that for majority of my life since I was, born. And it's, and that's just something that you go to school for and you do all that. So it's like, I'm going to put something into it to get it out as a job. So, yeah. Any simple advice for beginners? So my simple advice would be enjoy it. Plain and simple. Just enjoy it. Have fun. Do some work. Work hard. Realize that you're only going to get out what you put into it. And feel free to accept and take positive criticism, but whenever people start talking bad about you, or they say that you suck or something like that, just remember that literally everybody had to start somewhere. So yeah, well, I guess the best way that I've heard it is like from the butt of the stick to the tip, we're all on that somewhere. And and we've all started out somewhere. And yes, there are 7-year-olds in churches that are doing chops like you've never seen in your life, and they're very blessed and they have talent, but it doesn't mean that they're going to get a whole lot better, right? It doesn't automatically mean that they're going to be amazing. We're all on that timeline somewhere, and we're all trying to get to that one spot. The biggest thing that you should not do, don't ever think that you're going to get there, because you're always going to be learning. So enjoy it. Have a good attitude about it. This one I got a kick out of. Please keep my anonymous. Are you single? So I'm going to resort back to the question earlier about my fiance being a singer. No, I'm not single. Very much not single. Yeah. Moving on. What other experience do you have? So my experience is I was I guess I was in middle school. I was in elementary, middle school, high school band. I did marching band. That's why you hear me talk about rudiments every once in a while. Which, by the way, I'm not saying that they're bad, but I'm saying at a certain point you do have to realize that sometimes it's okay to let go of the rudiments. Okay. Sometimes you just have to do that. So yeah. So I guess that's my other experience. When's your next cover? I have no idea. I'll put it this way. My next cover, it's going to be when I have the opportunity. I don't have a timeline to it. So it'll be when I have the opportunity, maybe when all of this stuff slows down, at least in my area, or whenever I just get a shot. So yeah. That's when I'm going to do my next cover. Alright, so that was it. That was, I guess, the first kind of official Q&A. Thanks to the, I don't know how many people, that wasn't even all of them. Like I said, I went through it, which ended up actually, the last one ended up actually working out really well. I'm kind of happy about that. If you have a question, throw it out there. I'm sorry that this was like a super long video, but I wanted to answer some questions. So, and I didn't want to make this just, 5 questions or whatever. Maybe going forward I'll take, the first five questions, or maybe have you guys do them on comments, and the 5 questions with the most hearts and most likes. I don't know. We'll see how we can do it. But anyway, so until the next video, see you guys later. Thank you so much. Remember, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll catch you next time.